Hey, yo, everyone, Skylanks here, bringing you another video review. I am feeling much better with my cold, which is a good thing. And today we're going to be doing Transmetal Megatron. Yes. I'm sorry, I had to throw in the yes because Megatron always went yes or no. You always had to strain that out. Never quite understood it. Anyways, yes. Transmetal Megatron. Now, there is something different about my Megatron. I don't know if my camera will pick up on it. Hopefully it doesn't. But take a look and see if you guys can figure it out before I tell you. Now, it's not that much of a difference, especially in Beast Mode, but mine is actually the Takara version. I did not get the Hasbro American version. So, mine has just a slightly darker color scheme. Where this color right here should be more of a bronzish gold color. On mine it's a bronzish, how should I say, purplish color. I don't know how to describe it. You have to buy a figure for yourself. But essentially it is the same color scheme, only a little darker. Like all Transmetal figures, he is fairly show accurate. In Beast Mode, the only thing that's not show accurate is right here. You can see his fist. But and like all Transmetal figures, he has a third mode. When the quantum field hit, it made Megatron, or the quantum surge, it made Megatron Transmetal, as you saw here. The one thing that's odd to know is if you watch the show real carefully, and you compare, if you compare artwork or whatever, if you look real carefully, Megatron's Transmetal mode is actually smaller than his regular mode. Whether or not this dampers his strength or whatever, doesn't really matter. It makes him more powerful, but regular Megatron should be like up to there, or maybe even a little taller. He is smaller in this mode. Okay, so this is his Beast Mode. Let's get a little close-up. Not like I haven't already showed you a close-up. I love this figure. Like I said, the original Megatron is my favorite, but this figure is awesome. It's so beautiful. It's so well done out of the Transmetal line. It's one of my favorite Transmetals. It's great. I think everyone will agree with me on that. Okay. So that's his Beast Mode. I like his Beast Mode better than I like his Vehicle Mode. In the show, like I said, all Transmetals have Beast Mode, a Vehicle Mode. All normal Transmetals. Transmetals 2s don't. Even though it's odd to say it, Dragon Megatron is technically Transmetal 2, and he has a Vehicle Mode that no one knows about, but I'll get into that when I do Dragon Megatron. Anyways, his Vehicle Mode is simple like all the rest. Just flip up his 50s rollerblades. Yes, he rollerblades. He skates around. He was a skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy." Whatever. And you flip these sections right here, his turbojets. And there you go. Not much to it. I assume this is some kind of jet mode. A helicopter, helipad mode. I don't know. It's kind of odd looking. In the show, he never really used the skates. He kind of just put his feet down, and then he just used the jets. The jets would be nicer if you could turn them, like so that they were rotated 90 degrees. But whatever. To show that it's actually a Japanese car version, on mine, where it has the name, it doesn't say Megatron. It says Cestron, which I guess is what the Predacons are called in Japan. Put this bad boy down. Okay, transform him. Flip these sections back here and put him back in his Beast Mode. It's much easier that way. And I am just going to back up a second. There we go. Gives me enough room. Okay, transform him. First thing you want to do is snap his leg, his tail out. And release this section right here. Here we go. His tail goes between his legs. I know what you guys are all thinking. Don't say it. We all know it. Bring his legs back like so, and turn his whole hip section around. You have to turn the tail while doing this. It's kind of annoying, but to get a good figure out, it's worth it. You can take the tail off overall. Let me take that off. Make things simpler. There we go. So this is what you got so far. You want to separate this area here, bring it up to make the shoulder pads, and I keep those out there. I keep the dinosaur legs to the back, the dinosaur arms to the back. Bring out his arms. You want to bring them out like so. You want to be careful because these things can break easily. So you just take them around, bring them out. Take them around, bring them out. Here you go. Okay, next is you take the dinosaur head, you release it, you tuck it in. You have to tuck it in real good, and that reveals Megatron's head. We're not done yet. You want to take this section here and just snap it into place on the back of the dinosaur head. Here we go. So yeah, posability, same as all the Beast War characters. Ball joints, hinges, what can I say? Let me just show you his weapon real quickly. Megatron fell, but screw him. Just take the handle and pop it out. And before I put it in his hand, you can open up this section and it becomes a claw. There's actually been some kind of a BotCon exclusive or some kind of a conversion that you can pop off the claw from the tail weapon and actually put on a disc reader and put in the golden discs. They actually have toys out there that are a disc reader for his tail, like that was in the show, and 2 golden discs. If you go online and type in Dinobot 10th anniversary, there's a picture of him holding the golden discs. Or if you go online and just type in golden disc toy, I'm sure it can come up. But yes, I'm going to just stick him in a gnarly pose, so I'm going to pause it right here, and we'll be right back. Okay, here's him fully transformed. I didn't put him in a gnarly pose, I just put him in normal pose. He has red eyes. Color scheme is essentially the same, black, purple, and the bronze light color, the copper light color. You can really see the difference between the Takara and the Hasbro version here. It's a much darker scheme in the robot mode, but essentially it is the same color scheme. This figure is beautiful. I love it. I love it as much as the original figure, almost. There's a few things about this figure I don't like, and that is just the arms. The arms, when trying to pose them, the arms move back. They're also very fragile, so you have to just be careful with the arms. But other than that, I mean, it's a great figure. You can do a lot with it. These shoulder pads can get in the way when you're trying to pose the arms, but other than that, I mean, what are you going to do? Complain about everything? In this mode, he has his tail weapon. It can be used as a claw, it can be used as a disc reader, and where it may not be as powerful normally as his old weapons, he can put in more power. He can charge it out to make it a much more deadly weapon. Example, when he assassinated Optimus Prime. He charged up all his remaining power into his gun, and did a shitload of damage. His, in the show also, these claw things, or his dinosaur arms flipped over to the side, and they became laser shooters or rocket launchers. You can't do that with the figure. Bummer, but overall, this is a great figure. I think out of all the transmetal line, this is one of the first that you should get. I definitely get this over Optimus Primal transmetal. Not saying Optimus Primal is bad, I just think you should get this first. So yes, anyways, this is Megatron. Just give you another look at him. You know, before I got this figure, I always wondered what happened to the dinosaur head. It went in the back there. Yeah. You can flip out the jets in this mode and pretend he's flying like he does in the show. But I mean, still doesn't look that great. But whatever. It is a great looking figure. It's great for any kind of collection. Definitely pick it up. You can also put his skates on in this mode so he can work at a 50 signer. Up to you. But anyways, this is Megatron. Transmetal Megatron. It's pretty sweet, isn't he? Yes, he is. Oh, never get tired of that. Anyways, yes, Transmetal Megatron. That's about all I'm going to say about him. I can drag this on for the next, like, 32 seconds so I can get the full 10 minutes, but I'm not. Okay, Skylink, same peace out. Megatron, same peace out. Yes.